Welcome to the bold analysis. It will be a big injustice to humanity and to my viewers, to you, if this platform will come out as one that will glorify what happened in Toy Market today. My conscience cannot allow me. There is no any other way that we can support the hooliganism that happened in Toy Market today. Let us look at this video because to give a gist of what really happened. So make sure you're to the end. This is just a snippet of what happened. From that video, you can clearly see that something is amiss. So we are going to analyze more. I'm going to show you another video, so make sure you watch to the end. And you're going to break down and explain what exactly is the hidden intrigues behind that. Perennial fire break out in these big markets in Nairobi, especially the ones that are serving the slum areas, have been, it's been going on for some time. So Toy Market, fire broke out in Toy Market, and in that rescue exercise, 4 people died in that fire outbreak, trying to rescue their belongings. And of course, the business people in that area were very angry. So they're very angry because that is not the first time that Toy Market fire was experienced. The Toy Market fire is something that has been going on, and it happened even last year. So as of the norm, the political leadership in Nairobi presented their presence there. Babu Owino, as you can see in these photos, accompanied by Orero, the area member of parliament, and of course with the residents of Kibera, went there to visit the scene and just also support and stand with those who had been affected in that fire outbreak. If you look at these photos, Babu Owino was accompanied by a huge crowd there. He went there, gave a speech, and asked the Nairobi governor, Sakaja, to use the emergency fund from the county so that he can support the business people that were there that were affected by that fire breakout.
Kila mtu ambaye amechomekewa hapa awe compensated. County government ya Nairobi iko na zaidi ya 900 million. Mtu yeyote ambaye kwa katika emergency fund, mtu yeyote ambaye amechomekewa lazima apewe, kama ni kidogo ni 500,000 Kenya shillings. Kwa hivyo governor wa Nairobi, hii ni emergency, na katika emergency fund lazima kila mtu apewe pesa 500,000. Sisi kama wajumbe tunaona chairman ako hapa, tunaona mjumbe wetu ako hapa ambaye anawafanyia kazi vizuri. Sisi kama wajumbe through mjumbe Orero tunaenda kuhakikisha ya kwamba kila mjumbe achange pesa ili wale watu ambao wamepoteza bidhaa zao na kiosk zao wajengewe na waweke stock. Mimi nitaanzisha, mimi mwenyewe nitatoa 200,000 Kenya shillings. Tutahakikisha ya kwamba watu wetu wapewe heshima.
So that was Babu Owino. Babu Owino has been a strong critic of Johnson Sakaja. And if Sakaja had good intelligence around him, he wouldn't have gone to Toy Market, because with the presence of Babu there, and that is mostly an ODM allied zone, and Babu Owino had visited there, already the ground was polarized. But also as a county governor, I think it's also right to go and condole with the people at that time. So Sakaja arrived in that place, and you can see in this video, Sakaja went and he had a meeting with some business people that were affected there. And they raised some concerns to Sakaja, saying that last time when Sakaja visited there was also a fire outbreak. I think that was last year. And Sakaja made some promise. Now this money, and I think there was money that was set aside to support them, that money was given to some oligarchs, and those oligarchs probably did not wire it down to the affected, to the victims of that fire. You'll understand the rage by the business people, because some of them, as you can overhear, I've heard them saying they even took loans so that they can do business. But now that issue has been, their businesses have been raised down by that fire. So they raised their issues and their concerns. And they were also asking the governor that last time when the governor was there, the governor did not, they did not get that support. So there was sort of that public rage. But one of the most embarrassing incident happened there. Watch this video, and I want you to be keen because there is something I want you to look in this video. Watch this video twice. From this video, there are children. Before, you see people are pelting stones, chasing the governor. You can show your rage. You can show the rage. You can show your anger. In fact, if you ask me, the people that are throwing those stones are not those women, are not those market women whose stalls have been brought down. Truth be told. The market women are weak. As much as there is that anger, wengi hata wanalia. Those who are throwing those stones are hooligans. You have the right to disapprove and disagree with the governor. You have that right. But you must also understand, like when you throw stone, for example, there is one reporter that was also hit by a stone. I've just seen that. You can see children there, and you're just throwing stones that way. Ukigonga mtoto. That is why for me, I cannot glorify that video. I cannot glorify that hooliganism because you're throwing stones that way. Or you've already chased the governor. The governor has left. His security details already wanamfunika wanataka kutoka na yeye. And then you still look at the way they were throwing those stones. Hata kuna mama mawe imemgonga. We cannot glorify that brand of politics because we are registering our disapproval. And the reason why I'm saying it is not a genuine rage. The people whose businesses were burnt do not have the energy to carry a stone and throw at the governor. Those are hooligans. And nothing in politics happens just for it. So we cannot go to 2027 this way. We've been saying just the same way we called out hooliganism. Hooliganism is hooliganism. It is not right. The governor made a mistake of going there, realizing that the ground was already polarized, and maybe he would have waited. But a rush for political optics is probably where Sakaja had to rush there to be seen as standing with his people. But even at what cost? Because even the leader, the person that advised the governor to go there and how the governor went there was even a mistake. Because now, look, the anger that is meted on him is almost causing a safety risk to children that are in that place. I know there are some young people who probably are there. They want to show disapproval against Sakaja. Ukikuja hapa mfukuze. But throwing stone, no, those ones I can't glorify. Hiyo ni ujinga hiyo. I told you guys, we have to say the truth. We have to say the truth. Those ones we don't, those ones we don't glorify. Even the security deals around Sakaja Nyarushiwa Mawe, those are brothers. They are not a problem. The problem is the governor. Wamefunika governor. Wewe unarusha mawe, utagonga mtu ambaye hata maybe hata utafikia huyo governor. You know, the next you may realize you've hit a child, the child of your neighbor in Kibera. The governor ashaingia kwa gari ameenda. Wewe umepiga mtoto. And that brand of politics must be called out. Even though we appreciate and we must accept that Sakajas might have made a mistake by even going there at that critical time. And I think this is not the first time. Sakaja must really introspect, because the other side of Nairobi Eastlands, if you look at this video, just look at this. If you look at that video, Sakaja was also chased. That was somewhere. He was chased somewhere, the other side of, I think it was Kiamaiko, and heckled and the car pelted with stones. So maybe some of us would want to glorify and say, you know, the leadership, you know, fine, you know, the leadership, you know. But in that setup, mali kuna watoto na wale wa mama. Hey, maybe. There's some few things we can see from here. The public anger on leaders is still very low. In fact, if I am a political leader in this country, I would reduce my mobility. Just reduce the mobility, especially if you're aligned towards Kenya Kwanza. Reduce your political mobility, because there seems to be some deep anger. What I do understand in such situations is that it must not be planned. It can happen just abruptly. One person says, "Huyu anatudanganya hapa." Then maybe one person pulls the trigger, throws one stone. Then the rest of the team now starts speaking and throwing stones that way. So it can always be done. It can always be pulled. And then what people might also understand, should also understand here is, we've been having arrangement of working relationship between ODM and UDA. So the governor is a UDA governor, was elected on UDA, and he went to an ODM zone. Why is he not getting that reception? Why is he not getting that reception? Now, what has caused the public anger, the raw anger, is what the political class must then come and interrogate. Because I think people are feeling betrayed. For example, what the voters, what those market women are saying there is, there are things that they were promised by Sakaja, and those things were never delivered. So Sakaja might have gone there for political optics, but there have been a total breakdown on what has been done. The second thing I think that is causing that public anger, that rage, is on this problem. I don't know whether it is artificial making so that it is not solved, or the political class is not just interested in solving it. Because for how long will these markets be catching fire? If it is not toy, then it is Gikomba. If it is not toy, it is Gikomba. And I think that must be put to a hold. It is not only Nairobi where there are markets. Kibuye is a market. Kibuye used to experience that, and Professor came and fixed it. Kibuye was fixed. But I also know in Nairobi here, if you want to restructure a market, probably even build another new market pale, those traders won't accept because of the land grabbing cartel. So if it is a land grabbing cartel that is behind this fire, I think the national government and the county government must put their best act together to fix this problem, because it's causing unnecessary disruptions to business people. And that's why there is a bit of that rage. You can, and I can say you can show your rage, but such a risky stone throwing exercise that can even hit a child or an elderly woman in the market, that one no. The country is slowly sliding into an electioneering mood. We are chasing leaders as if we have an election tomorrow. We still don't have an election. And in fact, if you're not careful, then we'll soon get into an us versus them. That electioneering mood is not going to help to any extent. But we've gotten into, and I think looking at the political developments, people have given up. There is nothing the brand of leaders we have, you're going to do. It is a very good, it is an opportunity for leaders to think through it. Political mileage is good, but not in such a disastrous moment. As a governor, you must also, as a leader, you must also interrogate and know, is this decision making, is it the right one? Are they really happy? Are they comfortable? So that before even you rush somewhere, you have the right picture of what really awaits you there. The protests is making the people take law in their hands. That is what it is. And people are emboldened. So the political class have a big responsibility to slow down the tempers. Otherwise, mambo ni ngumu. It might not be that easy as we may wish to be. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. But hiyo tabia kurusha mawe na watoto wako, hiyo hapana.
Nikaambiwa moto iko sokoni, but iko mbali na mahali section mahali ninauza. Dakika kidogo kufika soko saa 11:30 nikapata soko yote iko na moto. Sisi wote tulikuwa tumeweka stock. Hata jana tulifungua bales. Tuliweka stock. Na tulichukua loans. Hata loans za last year wenye kulichomeka hatujawahi maliza hata leo. Sasa tunapata hasara tena. Ni nini inatukula hapa ndani? Tafadhali tunaomba serikali iingilie kati. Ruto, tafadhali ingilia kati. Utusaidie. Kuja utuchukue hii shamba. Ruto, tafadhali kuja uchukue shamba ikuwe yako, kwa sababu tumechoka. Hakuna haja tukae watu milioni 1 wanalia, lakini watu kama 5 ndio wanafaidika kwa hii soko. Hakuna haja. Saa hii kuna wenye walijua soko inachomeka wakatoa vitu zao, wameokoa vitu zao. Sisi wenyewe tumebaki hivyo bila hata chochote.
Mtu mmoja misigo kata mara 2.
Sasa nilichomeka kuna watu walijaribu kuokoa,
kuna wenye
kuzima moto.
Hawakuwa wanazima. Ile kitu walikuwa wanafanya, walikuwa wanatoa vitu zao. Zima moto imekuja hapa saa 12 asubuhi. Hakuna zima moto ilipatikana, moja ilikuja ikakuja kama ina moto. Zingine tuliambiwa sijui zimeenda Madhare. Na saa hii this time tunasema hatutaki msaada, hata hizo chakula tunaleta wangu hapa hatutaki. Ile kitu tunataka ni ukweli. We just want the truth about this toy market, what is happening, because every year we are crying, Why?
Kama ni Ruto tu itwa Pauline. Mimi by the way nimechoka, hata mimi mwenyewe sasa nimechomekewa, hii ni raundi ya 3. Nimechoka. Na hata jana nilikuwa nimeleta stock. Nimekata hata sijauza hata shilingi. Ndio hii imeenda yote. Sasa tunashindwa ni nini inaendelea kwa hii soko? Nini inaendelea toi? Kama ni Ruto anataka shamba akujie. Chenge nyumba zake, sisi tumechoka. Tumechoka by the way. Juu sasa tunaweka stock za zile mtu unangoje tuweke stock, ikijaa ukishaweka stock vizuri, umeona sasa uko sawa, wanachoma. Sasa tunafanya nini? Surely wakuja watusaidie sasa. Kama ni serikali ingilia kati hii shamba, itusaidie. Tumechoka by the way.
Kwa majina mimi naitwa Frank na ni mfanyabiashara hapa Toi. Tumekuwa na hii mambo ya kuchomekewa kwa mara 4. 2007, 2019 last year na saa hii. So mimi kitu ningeomba tu kwa serikali yetu, at least waangalie soko yetu bili itaweza kusimama, watujengee soko, biashara zetu zirudi, kwa maana hapa ndio tunategemea. Tangu tuchomekee last year mwezi wa 6 hatuja recover. Watu wengi tuko na loans, watu wengi kazi na tusumbua, biashara zenyewe hakuna, tumetoka msimu wa maandamano, biashara haijasimama bado. So kile kitu mimi naomba serikali, kujeni mtusaidie, na kama kuna mtu anaingiza mkono katika hii soko yetu, tunaomba serikali ichukue nguvu zake iweze kututolea watu ambao wanatusumbua hapa soko. Yangu niyo tu machache. Please, na watu wa loan tunaomba mtupeleke polepole kwa sababu biashara zetu zote zimeisha. Saa hii hatuna mahali tunaanzia, hatuna chochote saa hii. Hata watoto wamefunga shule, tunangojea watoto wafungue shule. Kuna school fees na tungojea. So serikali tunaomba msaada wenu, mkuje mtusaidie. Yangu niyo tu.
Kuna mwenye anaweza.
Kwa majina ninaitwa Stella Mageto. Nimekuja tu hapa, tumechomekewa mara 4. Tulifanya kazi, tunafanya kazi niko na mwasingo mata. Hapa ndio tunahitaji mahitaji yangu yote inakuwa kwa hii soko. Nakuja hapa nifanye biashara hapa. Watu wengi wako kwa hii soko ni single mothers. Hatuna namna nyingine. Pesa tunapepa loan, zinatukimbiza. Siku kwa siku nyingine tunaishi kwa loan, kwa maroni. Hatuna namna nyingine. Leo tumechomekewa, last round tumechomekewa, tulikuwa bado hatujarudi. Ndio watu walikuwa wameweka biashara kama ni kazi imewekwa hii toi tena. Tulikuwa tumeanza kusonga step pole pole tu. Na tena tumefika mahali hapa. Mimi nilikuwa naomba kama kuna watu wa kutusaidia, mungeweza kuangalia hii maneno kwanza kabla tusaidiwe, mtafute njia ya moto ni gani. Hiyo ndio nilikuwa naomba tu, sina mengi ya kusema.
Naitwa Beatrice Okoth. Mimi ni mwanabiashara hapa Toi. Hao wenye wamechomeka hao 4 tulikuwa na wao. Mimi nashukuru tu Mungu nimetoka peke yangu. Sijui mbona Mungu ameniweka, hata mimi ningebebwa kwa gunia kama wao. Tumekuwa mpaka dakika ya mwisho, mzee wangu ndiye amenipigia simu, unachomeka kuja.